everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout, and today I'm going to be scrapping these photos of my great nephew and his mommy, and she was kissing him and he was making all sorts of really funny faces while she was doing that. So I thought I'd scrapbook those pictures. Now if you look at these photos right now, I'm going to turn them, I'm going to switch where they are. The reason I'm going to do that is she is facing out and she was just facing out to the right and he was facing out to the left in the other photo, which took your eye away from the center out to the sides of the layout. So you really want the people looking in if you can do that at all. Now he is kind of, his chin line is kind of facing out, but his eyes are looking in on the left photo now. So I think that's okay. I'm thinking about what I want my title to be here, because that might, where I put that might determine how big I cut this plaid paper. So that's why I'm looking at that. And I'm looking at this alphabet here, this blue alphabet. I don't remember where it came from because, spoiler alert, I'm not going to actually use it. It turned out to be kind of the wrong blue. So I decided that I just wanted a small border at the top, so I'm going to glue my photos down so that they stop shifting and moving on me, which makes things a little bit easier. And I decided that no matter what, I was going to put the title towards the bottom and maybe not completely on the plaid, but more on the green background. And I'm also just kind of adjusting about how I want stripes to go there. That's why I did that. So that green background paper there is Echo Park Sweet Baby Boy. It's the Sweet Boy, I'm sorry, it's the month cards. And then the plaid paper is the Echo Park Sweet Baby Boy, Sweet Boy Plaid. So now I'm looking at these letters, and just the blue is just slightly off. And the more I look at it, the more I decide, I thought, well, maybe I could just leave it and it would be okay. It's more of a, the blue in the paper has a little bit more of a green to it or something. This is a little bit too light. So I go back and I find this other alphabet, which is this foam glitter alphabet from Amy Tangerine. It's the Layers Thickers. And I have no idea, this is an old one, but I picked it up fairly recently, I believe. It's an old alphabet, so I don't know what collection, but I picked it up not so long ago. And I liked, it is more of a true blue. And that blends, it's not exactly the blue in the plaid, but it blends a lot better. So I'm going to start spelling my title backwards, because I know about where I want it to land on the right side, which makes it pretty easy to get the spacing down instead of trying to use my my wax paper or a thicker's guide. It's just as easy to put down. I put down my T-square ruler here so they end up straight, that the letters end up straight here, although I have that line of the bottom of the plaid paper I could have used. Now sometimes when I do something like this with these papers, I will put some sort of border piece at the top or the bottom or both, or usually it's the bottom or both actually. But I decided not to do that. I thought that the plaid made a strong enough separation from the green paper, but it doesn't, it's not too strong of a line, because sometimes the line in the transition is a little hard for me. And I think part of it is that the plaid paper has a stripe going in the direction of the way the green paper does. So I think somehow your eye just blends those two a little bit together a little bit better than it sometimes can do. Guys, this layout was really fast. I do embellish it, but it is pretty simple, and I think it only took me 21 minutes, including all the choices. So there was this cute little saying about an alligator and good night. I don't remember what it was, but the thing, I wanted the blue in this, but as I was thinking more about it, I thought, well, he's not going to bed here, so that good night thing doesn't really make all that much sense. So I end up, eventually I'll take that off. And I was trying to make this die cut work, and it just didn't. It's a baby shower die cut, and when my niece had her baby shower, she didn't know whether she was having a boy or a girl. So I wouldn't be able to do shower pictures, and besides, those are long scrapped. I scrapped those quite a while ago. All right, so I do put those two down, and they just felt like they were very distracting to me. I don't know. I was trying so hard to make this work, and it just was not working. Sometimes, you know, we do that, and then you just have to eventually let it go. Which now I'm thinking about using just the one. And I think these are called either brackets or top notes, one of those two. I was thinking about using that little white piece there, but I just don't like how the bottom is more rectangular and the other two have more flowy lines. It just, as simple as this is, it was really hard. And I find that the more simple a layout is, sometimes the harder it is to get it completed, because I think you have to be really careful. Each of your choices shows up so much more than if you're doing a really super layered layout. With the super layered layout, it's everything makes the whole. With this one, you really see individual elements. So I think that was the difference. I'm trying this little whale, and I do like that little whale, but the problem with that is it's facing out versus in. Thought about trying to make it work on like this piece. Thought about just putting that piece down there and cutting off most of it. I think it would have been okay if I had started the funny faces on the other side. I could have put that whale down on the bottom right side, and that would have worked. But I didn't. I did it the other way. And there was no right or wrong to where that funny faces landed. It just, I liked it there. So I'm trying other things to see what I can make work here. And these pieces are all coming from like Echo Park die cut packs and chipboard packs and that go with these baby collections. So then I go to the sticker sheet, which is the Echo Park Bundle of Joy element stickers, and or I'm sorry, the Sweet Baby Boy element stickers. And I find that cute little elephant and her baby elephant, and I like that because it's mommy and her little boy, so I thought that worked really well together. And I'm just kind of thinking, I thought about putting the word baby on there and decided that wasn't going to work so well. And then I find the sticker that says, I'll love you forever, which reminds me of the book Love You Forever, which my sister did give him. And that came from the Echo Park Bundle of Joy element stickers. I just thought that was appropriate with a photo of his mama. And then I start just pulling some stars off of that Sweet Baby Boy sticker sheet. I had like 5 of them, so I thought, oh, perfect. I can make these work, and I'm, you know, getting really close to being done with that sticker sheet. And again, like I said, this is really simple. It doesn't really need a lot of journaling. I'm going to tell a little story about why he's making such faces. Especially that one on the left where she's kissing him is just so funny. And trust me, he loves his mama. All right, I just added another sticker in there that says Sweet Baby Boy from that Sweet Baby Boy element stickers. Here is the still shot and a couple of detail shots, you guys. Hope you're all well, and I will be back with another layout again soon. Bye.